We all want a rainmaker, someone who is great at getting sales. They could sell ice to an Eskimo. You especially want someone like that during tough times. But it is this type of top-line thinking that actually gets us into more trouble. Cranking up the sales will not help your quilt shop if you don't have efficiencies already in place, because new sales will have corresponding costs that will take away all of the profits. If you want to increase profits, then you must build efficiencies in your quilt shop. My name is Jacob Curtis. I'm a CPA and certified Profit First professional. I co-own Utah Valley Quilting and founded Curtis Accounting Solutions, where we help quilt shops piece together financial freedom by implementing Profit First, taking on the bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes of quilt shops, and providing proven business coaching and strategy. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Money is everywhere, but if you don't have an efficient quilt shop, you'll just watch the money come in the front door and right out the back door. You'll barely see any of it. But you also must have a profitable quilt shop to stay in business for any amount of time. But profit is a slippery animal. When profit margins are big, people sniff it out and almost immediately start copying it. And at the same time, they look for ways to do it better, faster, and above all, cheaper. This is why focusing on efficiencies is better than focusing on sales. Efficiency increases your profit margins, and increased profit margins will boost your quilt shop's profits without the need for increased sales. And then when you kick the selling machine back into gear, which we'll discuss later, profits will skyrocket. So the method is simple. Achieve greater efficiency first, then sell more, then improve efficiencies even more, then sell more. And over time, speed up that back and forth between efficiency and selling until the two happen at the same time. Making your quilt shop more efficient is about more than just nixing coffee breaks and adjusting the thermostat. To tap into the river of profit flowing just underneath the surface of your business, you need to look at every aspect of your business to make it efficient. Here are 4 ways to make your quilt shop more efficient and profitable. Number 1, chip away at expenses. Each quarter, I review where I spent my money. Then I pick a category and dive in a little deeper to see if there is an alternative. For example, I stopped paying for Zoom because I was already paying for Google Meet through my Gmail subscription. Google Meet met my requirements, and so I canceled Zoom and saved myself a few dollars, increasing my profit. What expenses are you paying for that you're not using, or maybe duplicating, or can swap out for cheaper alternatives? Number 2, fire your bad customers, or rather, just stop catering to them. A study facilitated by the Chicago-based growth consulting firm Strategic analyzed 1,000 companies' revenue, cost, and profit breakdown. Strategic sorted the customers for each company into 4 sections in descending order, based on revenue. For example, if a company had 100 customers, the 25 customers who generated the most revenue were put into the top quartile. The next 25 highest revenue generating customers in the second quartile, and so on and so forth. The Strategic found that the top 25% of customers generated 89% of total revenue, while the lowest 25% only accounted for a mere 1% of total revenue. It gets worse. The study found that each customer group required the same amount of cost and time. This means that it took the same amount of effort and money and time to serve a big revenue customer as it did a customer who barely affected any revenue at all. Then came the awkward dope moment. Strategic profit analysis showed that 25% of customers generated 150% of the company's profit. The 2 middle quartiles were effectively break even, and the bottom quartile, the one that generated 1% of the total revenue, resulted in a profit loss of 50% in the end. The profits generated from the top customers are used in part to pay for the losses occurred in serving the bottom customers. I'm sure you know this scenario all too well. Those customers who barely pay you anything, yet constantly complain about how much you charge and how you do nothing right and do not have the right fabrics or kits or notions. Those customers are costing you money. Stop catering to them. Get rid of them. Now, dumping your customers who make you money, any customers who make you money, even if they're the worst customer in the world, may seem counterintuitive. But never forget, all revenue is not the same. If you remove and stop catering to your worst unprofitable customers and the now unnecessary costs associated with them, you will see a jump in profitability and a reduction in your stress, often within a few weeks. Equally important, you will have more time to pursue and clone your best customers. Now, this brings us to the next point. Number 3, clone your best customers. Just for a moment, I want you to think about your favorite customer, the call you will always take, the person you say yes to without hesitation. This is the customer who pays you without question. This is the customer who trusts you, respects you, and follows your instructions. This is the customer you love and who loves you. Now imagine that this customer has 5 identical twins wanting to buy from you. Wouldn't that boost your business? Wouldn't it be easy to serve these people? Wouldn't it help you to keep your bottom line healthy? Now imagine 10 clones or even 100 clones. For almost any business in the world, attracting 100 clones of its best customer will put it at the front of the pack. It would dominate. If just a mere 10% of their customers behaved like their number one customer, those businesses would have an amazing profit. Now, having customers with similar needs and very similar behaviors offers a few magical profit-making benefits. You'll become super efficient because you now serve very few but consistent needs rather than an excessive amount of varying needs. You're going to love working with your clones, so you will naturally and automatically provide better service, which we cater to people we care about. And third, marketing will become automatic. Birds of a feather flock together, meaning your best customers hang out with other customers with the best customer qualities that you're looking for. Your best customers are awesome, remember? You love them and they love you, and that means they will talk you up every chance they get. Clones of your best customers are the very definition of efficiency, which is why they are like gold. Find them, nurture them, and then find out where even more best customer clones are hanging out and cultivate them too. And number 4, sell smart. Selling more is the most difficult way to increase your profits because the expenses generated grow faster than the sales. So by selling fewer things that are of a higher quality, you'll win. What is your expertise? What do you like selling? What products or services give you a lot of stress? As the variety of things you do increases, you need to buy more tools and equipment and hire more specialized labor. And none of this gets used to its maximum potential because you do many things, not just one thing. You get stuck. You become a Jack or a Jill of all trades, not a specialist in just a few things. Still a little confused on this concept? Who gets paid more? The general doctor, the general practitioner doctor, or the specialized doctor? Now you're going to win by selling fewer things that you're an expert in or are of a better, higher quality than by selling many different things. Efficiency increases your profit margins, and increased profit margins will boost your quilt shop's profits without the need for increased sales. On May 17th, I'm going to be hosting a webinar on the secrets of a profitable quilt shop. I would love to see you there, so please click the link below to register. Again, increase your profits by chipping away at expenses, firing or at least not catering to your worst customers, cloning your best customers, and selling smart. Thank you for watching, and follow me at Curtis Accounting Solutions on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Again, click the links below to download some free tools and register for my webinar May 17th, The Secrets of the Profitable Quilt Shops. Thanks, and talk to you soon. Bye.